They said you're one of their descendants. And he goes, yes, I know. And I'm like,
So he knew.
when I get to Marseille in December, Magdalene says to me, find a chiropractor. And I'm like, a chiropractor? She goes, find a chiropractor. So I Google search for a chiropractor. There's one that's like 6 minutes from me. And I look at a video of this guy. His name is Dr. Alexis Robick, and he's moving his hands on the top of someone's body, and the person's body starts undulating, like he's moving their energy. So when Alicia and I went to Marseille in October for my birthday, we were there for a day, and then we went to St. Baume for a day. I had this young taxi driver, and suddenly Yeshua and Magdalene are in the taxi with me. And Yeshua says, he is mine. And I say to Magdalene, what does that mean? And she said, he's one of the descendants. And I get goosebumps over my entire body. So then when I go to meet Alexis, the doctor, this is now December. And I look at Alexis and I say, do you have a connection to Mary Magdalene? And he said, yes. Why do you ask? And he speaks like broken English, but pretty well. He said, why do you ask? And I said, because Magdalene and Yeshua, and I get goosebumps every time. They said you're one of their descendants. And he goes, yes, I know. And I'm like,
So he knew.
you're wearing the purple. And I just looked her in the eye, and Yeshua goes, she's mine. And she's another descendant. And I said, do you have a connection with Yeshua and Magdalene? She said, yes, I do. I said, would you believe me if I told you that you were one of their descendants? And she looked at me and she started to cry. And she said, my mother had told me years ago that she was going to name me Magdalene, but she called me Magali instead.
Wow.
Like, you can't make this stuff up.